Extraction.
Hey everyone, this is Monarchy, and things that I like and dislike about Master Duel. So far, as it stands, the UI is okay, but it needs, something that is more impact. Getting gems is good and dandy for free-to-play players and players that want to invest in the game. Other than that, they do need a revamp. Um, Solo, that is, if you don't know what Solo is, it's just story, supposedly story based, but let me give you a preview. The recommended is fine, that's good. The last thing that you play, story and training and challenges. Fine and dandy. They should stick to, you know, behind the scenes of stories of each and every card, right? But also the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of like how they did on Duel Links is fine, it's cool. You have your characters, your dialogues from each and individual characters. Here they didn't do that. That's where it kind of blows off. Get into the story, do this one. Let's continue on. This is what you get. It's kind of slow at the beginning, like dramatic scene, but voice dialogue would be perfect. A lot of players probably struggle reading or may not, but it would be beneficial, more entertaining with different cast and different dialogues, and you'll be in the zone depending what story that you're looking for. The art's cool, just that it's missing something. It's more dull. You kind of get the gist of why it feels dull and boring. People are not used to, reading much of like reading books. You get into that type of zone and you have that mindset, oh, this is how they sound like, or you picture things, be more creative. And this is pretty much they're saying, here, read it and enjoy it. But it's not enjoyable dialogue to me, in my opinion. Because they're probably cool, it's just that it needs more oomph. Because I'm a casual gamer and I play Master Duel casually, but also I'm somewhat competitive. But getting out of that, deck building, it needs some type of an overhaul. Not as much, but it needs, an overhaul. I cannot really say how. They should add more. You could add more decks that you could create and play with and this and that. The public deck search list, this one that you get is great that they separate. Um, yeah, they need to fix that a little bit. Going to like dueling, the ranking, events, free duel. The problem with free duel that doesn't give you any rewards from duel room, casual, and team battle. Team battle, they need change it in a way that feels like the animated series when you're team battling with another team. The brothers that does the labyrinth, it's something like that that they should have focused on and make it more entertaining. Casual, as well. That casual is to the point of you can play with any cards. There's no restrictions, and you should be able to um earn gems that way too if you don't want to go in ranks. Because there should be, like, if you want to play with different type of people, there should be a way to um connect in a multiplayer way. Like, um it says here, create a room, enter room, um spectate. It should give more a different UI taste and flavor of how you spectate, getting in a room, creating a room. Whoever owns the room could make certain rules. If you don't want this, or if you don't want that, and these are the cards that you are allowed to play. More creative and more power to the players. End of the day, everyone likes dueling, playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and you should be able to not use meta or whatever you want. You own the room, you own the floor. You should be able to do what your heart desires and what type of um, game that you want to play with people. As in casual, once you get into a duel room, and you should be able to communicate with people, headphones or texting, because that's one of the boring things. Like, let me trace my steps back. So adding friends or going to Duel Live. Let's go to Duel Live for an example. You're not, you don't know who's live or what. You're not able to participate. You should be able to participate in Duel Live because pretty much you're spectating. You should be able to spectate, or just you know, um, one of the trends of dueling. You should be able to see live, or when they finish recording, or they saved it and they stuck it in here, one of their best duels. They should be able, people should be able to see or broadcast whatever they're trying to do in this area. Um, let's go back. So friends, uh, look up ID titles. I don't think titles should be where you need to look up. I think it's more of if you know the person's name or the ID number. So if you could see here, you could see my character's name, the E7MK. Don't worry about what platform, because it's whichever platform that you're able to. But this way you should be able to look up the level and ID. You should be able to look up and verify if that is the person that you're looking for. But also you should have a search that it gives you different lists. Like if you in PlayStation and Xbox, Steam. I don't know if Steam does it, but regardless, if you're gonna search up, let's use this for an example. Oops. Damn it. Edit it. Let's say I want to look for a buddy, right? You're typing a name. Let's say I'm trying to find a person named Ash, right? it should give you a list, or if you like don't really know the name, but you know starts with the first letter, let's say A. Okay, so they give you a list of people that starts with A. You have to try to find the person that you're looking for. And then you're like, okay, I kind of remember the name, and you get the idea and picture how you search up people's names and things like that. That's what they should have on Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're looking up for friends. Because when you're first beginning playing the game, you have 0 people till, you meet them in Discord, or, you're playing with certain friends in certain platform. Then you're like, oh, okay. Um, I haven't met Duologs, so I try to friend them, but, whatever. It's, my old list. I haven't deleted people who I'm not friends with anymore or whatever. But I left them there, whatever. But yeah, you could kind of see that it's hard to make friends in the game other than, let's say, let's go to Dual Life for an example. Okay, let's say I'm in a match, and if I beat that person, then there's a point that you could friend them and things like that. That's the only way you could gain friends in doing that type of scenario. But in like Dual Live, you see Duelist B, Duelist A. You cannot see the names and things like that. That's kind of stupid in my opinion, because to me, A and B pretty much going to be bots, and they're just, playing against each other. I don't know. But heading back to Duel. Before you like enter a duel, right? So, like in this case, it's good. Oh, before I get to that good stuff. So like in casual like ranks, right? There should be a point here, like above your your deck build. So like between this, that empty space there, it should have what type of category that you are wanting to play, or what you want to play. If you want to play restriction, meta, anti-meta, you have varieties of what you want to play with NR, I think it's called. But anything that doesn't have SSR or UR. Or if you want to play, things like Ash and things like that, that gives it more of a flavor of dueling. Because I know there's a lot of people that like the playing Goat. There's people who like to play Edison. There's people who like to play I forgot after Edison, but the current meta, or the basic meta from um let's see, if I'm not mistaken, if someone wants to use pendulums, I guess this is like the old school meta, cubic. But you kind of get the gist what I'm trying to go with. Things that doesn't involve like, oh, my bad. Shit. There you go. Where is it? Okay. There's people that maybe want to play just synchro or XYZ, fusion, pendulum, link, ritual, or just normal cards that doesn't have effects or effect monsters. Just spells and traps. You know, people just like to play. Oh yeah, I said it right. NR. So things like that that give the players the power how they want to play matches, even though if it's on casual or ranks or events. Because in events, they should have, because we had these before, the events should be permanent. Those events should be permanent, and one of the lists that you should be able to play. Then there should be, limited time events that it's totally different. Besides the OG original events that we've been getting, and they just popping it up over and over again. So that's what I mean by that. Um, yeah. Oh, and for the, ranks and things like that, you should have a way to get a loner deck. Besides, these decks that you see here. Um, Before we get started again, it just caught my attention. When you go to deck list, um, when you're going to ranks or casual or events, they should give you structured deck that you could get loaned to, and you could customize it as you wish. So these are the structured decks that I have, and maybe you guys have more. But even like, let's say a newcomer or someone just re coming back into the game, you should have the option of structured decks that they could loan to you, and you could customize those structured decks. So let's say this is a structured deck that I'm using, and I want to edit it. And I'm like, okay, this is what I could play with and mess with. Once you don't have your deck built, or you don't have idea how to build your deck, or it could be many reasons, regardless of the reasons. Or you just want to do something for fun because you're bored of using the same deck, so you want to challenge yourself using a loner deck, customize it a little bit, and see how far it could take you. You could take it into the ranking, casual, or events, whatever, regardless, depending on the event. So that's my take and output, that they should have done that in the beginning. But like, anyways, going back to the festivals events. So, once you're getting in, right? And you're going to go versus with someone, there should be a third option. Besides first or second, it should have a random. Because like this is my random for not picking anything. I'm letting the computer or the software, the game, choose for me. Because I don't want to choose. I get bored of choosing. So I want that, that randomness factor, that if you want to go first or you want to go second, or you just don't give a shit, you don't care. So you pick random and it chooses for you. So as the game starts, the point of the event, you're just trying to get, gems, whatever, and also see what's new, see how people's creativeness and how far it could take you, or maybe you could, you know, get some pointer tips and things like that. This is tuner. Oh, what the hell? Never seen that. Okay. I'm just gonna play it out and see. Because what a lot of people I've seen when they copy and paste, they just go what they see. So they're copying the person who created that deck, and you know, push comes to shove, they're like they need to do that combo, that um, you know, 1 for 1, 2 for 2, and things like that. So they automatically have to do that. And it's easy to read players, but as you're playing the game, you should have a button right here, pressing the button that allows you to put them a 3 seconds timer, 30-second timer, for the timer start counting down. And if they doing the long ass combos, put that 30-second combo for they could start hurrying their shit up, because you probably are busy and you'll probably get annoyed with it, whatever they're doing. It would be nice uh, on the mic talking with the other person, but also, and there should have a chat log say, dude, hurry up, or what's up? Hey, I like how you play. We add each other and, keep on playing? Things like that. Or, some emojis saying, hey, you're good, GG. Things like that. Because how it stands right now, it feels like I'm playing a AI slop, or, a bot that, it's very technical, kind of stupid, but you kind of get the gist. It feels like I'm not playing with a real opponent till you go to um, Discord, and it feels you're interacting with that person. But here it feels like no interactions, and it's just meh. But that's why it's nice to see like YouTuber that is Yu-Gi-Oh! They are able to interact with their fans, and having a conversation sometimes, or talking shit, smack, or whatever, or dissing each other as they're dueling, because that's the fun of it. Um, Here is just like there's no connection, and that's how people start leaving, because there's no interaction. It's just I feel like I'm playing solitary. And when you're playing solitary, it's just you're playing against a bot. The same idea. But yeah, that's what I think, and they should do and work on to improve. Also, the rewards needs improvement as well. Ah, I see. Oh, that's cool. Destroy all face-up monster in your opponent's control. Destroy all face-up spells and traps your opponent's control. That is interesting. Let's see. Did it? Damn it. It didn't let me do anything. So what does this do? I need to reread. Huh. Interesting. What is this? I'm just curious. I'm messing up for reasons. Because I'm... Okay. So anything that I pretty much do, this card activates. So it gains life points. Each time your opponent activates a card or effect, gains life points when then it resolves. Very interesting. Not the card that I need, but whatever. Can't do anything, so might as well let him kick my ass. It's not me giving up, but I just already know the income. And plus, see, total math, 6,000 for these two plus, and I have 4,900. So he gets the win. GG. Not biggie. But yeah, the rewards of normal and gold tier is, it's They could have done, something better. They reusing certain rewards, but except this icon here is slightly different. Yeah, these materials to gain cards, it should have like a little baggie that gives you this, that, and this one. So it would have all four in like a little baggie for 3 times for all of them. Like exactly the same rewards, but a little baggie here, a little baggie there, a little baggie here, there. So you're getting them besides, in separate, you're getting a bunch in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you get your gems, and then they should add something else to it, besides these rewards, because these are the rewards down here, the same thing. Sometimes there's no point at getting the gold tier, just get the normal one. Only if you want extra, it's whatever. But also, you do probably want to get the bottom items too if you don't have it. But and they should work on improving the reward system as a whole. Just saying. Yeah, that's my take on Master Duel. What do you guys think? Comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.